Good day everyone. How are you all doing? I am good. Yes. Did you all wash your hands? Very good. Don't go out of your house. Stay safe at home. Okay? Let's get into our lesson. Okay, I'm going to show you a few pictures and you are going to think where you have seen them. Shall we see the first picture? Yes, my first picture. Have you seen this anywhere? Pink. Okay, maybe if I show the next one, you can relate. This one at least? Quite familiar. Maybe you would have heard someone telling about Pompoy. Okay, we'll go to the next one. Okay. Pompoy. When I say Pompoy, it is a cartoon character. Yes, can you see two people talking, one is running and many conversation is going on there. Can you see that? Yes. Maybe if I show the next one, you would have not seen, maybe your parents will know. Shall we see? Yes. This is a paper cutting from a newspaper called Dinatandi, which is regularly sold in Tamil Nadu. Can you see this? Yes, this has a long history. Maybe you can ask your parents about the comic called Kannithivu, which is published in Dinatandi alone. Yeah, let's see what is today's topic. Today's topic is comic strip. So you may wonder, what is comic strip doing in English lessons? Yes, this is a part of our lesson. So we're going to learn how to make comic strips and what are the essential things which are needed to make a comic strip, and we are going to see how a comic strip can be made by ourselves. Shall we go for it? Yes, let's get into the lesson. When I say comic strip, you may wonder, where do you find it? Yeah, maybe in a newspaper or in a comic book. Okay, you can find comic books all around. Okay, shall we see about a short history of this comic strip? Yes, it started in the 1800s and say that this is the grandfather of graphics movies that we see normally. That is, graphic movies, it can be animated one, it can be like as you see in other TV channels like Spider-Man or whatever it is. So these are all few of the graphic series or movies which you see, and this was actually done to grab the attention of people who are reading newspapers, because on Sundays people usually they try to take off. So what happened is, these newspaper companies, they just wanted to implement something new, so they thought if we draw cartoons it will attract readers. So this was the origin of our comic strip. Okay, you may wonder, how can I start this comic strip? Miss, you told me that comic strip I can draw, I need box, there's something and all. As I saw in the first picture, maybe I should write something, I should draw something, I have so much work. Okay, now you may wonder, how do I start this? Yes, now I'll tell you how we should start. First, name the comic and find a theme for that comic. Okay? And then we need a frame. Then we need to decide the characters about who we are going to talk, and then we need speech bubbles, and then your signature. Mainly we need four things: a name for the cartoon, and then a frame for the cartoon, then the characters, and then speech bubbles. Shall we see one by one? Yes. So when I say step 1, let's do it as you make a fold or something. Okay, first step. The first step you need to know is, you need to find a theme for it. Okay, you need to think about a theme. So theme can be a happy theme, it can be a sad theme, it can be something enjoyable, it can be very funny, comic, something which makes everyone laugh. So it can be anything. First you need to find the name for the comic. Very good. The next one we need is a frame. First I said name, now I am saying frame. When I need a frame, normally what do we see? We see rectangular boxes. But rectangular box, can you see the first picture here? Yes, these are all rectangular boxes of different sizes so that I can put different people inside it. Okay, the next I'm going to show you one more to see what are the other frames that can be used. Shall we see? Yes, so this is the other frame which can be used. Can you see they are all not in the proper rectangle shape or in a triangle? You can't actually name them. It is in some odd shapes. It will be a funnier way of writing your comic. So first you need to write the name, find a name. That is, you need to choose a name, and then you need to think about the theme. And the second step, what we need to make? We need to put the frames. After we find the frames, okay, I found the frame, I found the name. After this, what should I do? Yes, I need to think about the step 3, characters. Step 1, name. Step 2, frame. And the third one is characters. So we are going to put the characters. The first thing, okay, I'm going to show you a few pictures of characters which were used in comics or in normal cartoons. Maybe you can name them also. Yeah, so you can draw something like this. If you are not that good in drawing, I have a solution for this. Shall we see? This is a solution for people like me. Shall we see? Yes. Can you see the picture? Yeah, stickman. Stickman can also be used. Can you see a stickman, stickette, flower, mug, car is also drawn, a tree. You can use these kinds of things to decorate your comic by drawing them. Or if you want to represent people, that is if you want to use a policeman, a doctor, a person, a normal person, a teacher, a baby, you can see another picture where I have shared. Can you see it? Yes. So it represents different people. So this is my next picture. So you can use these to draw inside the frame. Name is over, frame is over, and then we've even seen about the character, how we need to draw and how many characters. It is your wish. Depending upon your wish of the story, you can just go on with the characters. And okay, now almost my half setting is ready. Now I need to think about a speech bubble. Now the character needs to talk something or think about something. Shall we see? Speech bubble. How can we draw speech bubbles? So my first picture. Can you see? Yes, these are few of the speech bubbles that can be used to write inside. That is, if I think, okay, it is a good day. I can write. When I'm talking to my friend, I'll say, maybe you think 2 characters are talking. Maybe you can say, how are you? I'm good. So, how are you can come inside one bubble and I'm good can come into another bubble. Can you see the sharp edge of the bubble? Yes, which says that it is pointing towards the person who is talking. So you need to put the bubble in the right way so that it will point towards the right person. If I am going to be talking, there should be a bubble above my head telling whatever I am talking or whatever I am thinking. Okay, so these are few of the shapes of bubbles which you can use. And then, can you see? I put my words inside a speech bubble. Why do you need speech bubble? To specify who is talking. And then there's one more thing called thought bubble. When I say thought bubble talks about something. When you just draw one person, you can't make that person talk aloud. So what you need to do is, you can say it is a thought bubble by drawing small cloud-like cloud. Can you see the picture there? Yes, it has small and it becomes a big cloud. So when I say it this way, I am telling about what I am thinking. And one more which is very interesting. The next one is a bubble which has different sound effects like knock knock, bang. Bang can be told in 2 ways. Wow, oops, pow, boom, bang, wow, pow. So these are few of the bubbles, different way of expressing the sound effects which you want to express. And then finally we come to the 5th one, which is your signature. When you do something unique, you need to write your name on it. Okay, you can just write a small name, your name, or something like some signature which is uniquely used only by you. Okay, I will show you one example where they have used all the things which I told. Okay, in this comic they've used just 3 frames. Can you see? They've used frame. Okay, maybe it does not have a name. It was in the top, so I just cropped a little. Okay, it has frames. It has 3 frames in it. And then what should be the third one? It should have character. Can you see the character sitting there? Yes. So it has a character. Then you need a speech bubble, and the speech bubble is pointing towards her. In the first box, can you see? She is talking something. Reading social media all day is making me grumpy, which is she's expressing something. And then in the second picture, why don't you go outside? That was the reply which came out from outside. Can you see the speech bubble towards the door, end of the speech bubble? So this says that someone else is talking, and then she is telling fine. So the speech bubble is from her, and finally she's out somewhere. Now there's glare, no more screen. So this is a short comic which was written. Even you can try writing comic. Okay, as I told, finally we'll just see. And I forgot about the signature. As I told about the signature, something unique should be there, right? 2018 UFS dist. by Andrews McMill Syndication. So this is their unique name which they have given for their comic, so that no one else will take credits for it. And then finally, what will be a final product? Shall we see? This is a small picture which I found on the internet to show you how a comic strip will look exactly if you finish it. First you need a name. So they have given Calvin and Hobbes. So this is the name of the comic strip. Then they found frames, that is rectangular frames they have used. Then they have used their cloud bubbles, speech bubbles, to talk about what it was thinking. Can you see in the second frame that there is a thought which a TV thinks? It means Karl Marx hasn't seen anything yet. So can you see the thought bubble there? Yes. So and the story goes on, and the signature, can you see? Walter Sun, by under Calvin Hobbes, can you see by Walter Sun? So this is their signature. So I hope you all understood what is a comic strip. So, and finally, goodbye. I can say that way to express what I am thinking in a comical way. Bye children. I hope you understood.